What up guys, it's Music Elias here today and I'm back with another video. Now today's video we're going to be reacting to Five Finger Death Punch, a song called Gone Away. Now I have listened to maybe one or two Five Finger Death Punch's songs. I haven't really listened to that many of their music. I have heard some of their songs, but it just doesn't really fit with the type of music I like. It's more what akin to what I would call, country rock, where it's like, has country sounding like vocals, but obviously it's rock music. I just really don't really like that type of rock music, though I can respect it and appreciate it for what it is. I just personally don't like it too much, though I have seen this song quite a bit. And I've seen a ton of other reaction videos do reactions to this song and get very emotional about it. So this song must be very deep and have very deep meaning. I do know it's about, war and, the military and stuff like that. And I already reacted to, Hero of War by Rise Against, which was also about, war and the perspective of, how evil war can be and make, good people turn bad and, see all this horrible stuff. So I have a feeling that this song is going to be kind of akin to that. But I have seen other rock songs that talk about war, and usually they go with the more conventional way of, oh, these soldiers are amazing. It's like, that's not a problem with me. The only problem is it's kind of very surface level and it's not looking more in depth into, the effects of war. So that's the reason why I liked Hero of War, because it was in depth and it was talking about something different. So hopefully it's on that level where it's talking about the horrors of war. Obviously not bashing soldiers, but just, what war can do to a person, because I think that's far more, deep and far more important than just saying, hey, these guys are great and we should just, support them. So yeah, let's get into it.
That is confirmed. 3 KIA.
Maybe in another life I could find you there, pulled away before your time. I can't deal, it's so unfair, and it feels like heaven so far away. And it feels, yeah, it feels like the world has grown cold now that you've gone away. Leaving flowers on your grave show that I still care. Black roses and Hail Marys, I can't bring back what's taken from me. I reach to the sky and call out your name. Oh, please let me trade. I would. And it feels like feels like heaven so far away. And it feels, yeah, it feels like heaven so far away.
Okay, I wanted to play a little bit longer because I was trying to get the perfect thumbnail shot, or not thumbnail shot, but pausing screen, because from the thumbnail you see the guy crying, and that's kind of one of the most iconic shots in this song. You see quite a bit, like, you know, him crying on other, music reaction channels. I just wanted to do that, but yeah, listening to the lyrics in the song and seeing the music video, it kind of put the pieces together very well. First, let's talk about the music playing first. The guitar is very nice. I like the riff on it. It's having more of an older school, 80s rock vibe with that. The singing is also what I would expect from, a song like this. It does sound like a patriotic song, but also a more sad song. So I do like the singing in it. I think it goes very well with, what the song is about, and I think it matches very well with the video. Now, the video itself, it was obviously right here, and it revealed a little more in the story that, it was showcasing it's about loss. He lost his friends, and these other people like that were in their lives, they lost somebody too. Like the guy, there was the woman who lost her husband. There's the mom who lost her son, and you see like how they all lost their lives to fight for something and protect their country, but. It doesn't change the fact that you lost a lot of people and it hurts. So the thing about this that is quite interesting is in this one they were just watching sports, and they saw this on the TV, and then he decided to go. So he feels more guilt because he got them all to enlist with him, and they ended up dying except for him, which this is called survivor's guilt. And that, I think, makes the story a little more tragic and a little more deeper, because if it was just like he joined and then they were like friends, or like became friends in the military, and he lost his he lost them, that would be still sad. But this is even more in depth because he led them into this situation that made them lose their lives. So now he feels guilt because of it. And I don't know if a lot of people have done that, where they just seen it on TV, some war happening, and then they join it. Usually people that join the military do it early when they're enlisting, or somebody, a recruiter comes and gets them and like talks to them, and then they change their mind, or simply they do it for some benefits or something like that. So they go for other reasons. I've never I don't know if people have done that before, where they've seen like a war happening on TV and then gone to the recruiting office to get drafted into the military. But yeah, that's quite interesting. Also, for anybody who does think about going to join the Army or the Navy or any of these military groups and stuff, just realize that you're putting yourself in a situation where there's danger there, especially if there's like a big wars and stuff you're in. There's going to be danger. So especially if you're getting deployed, if you're just one of those people that do the technical jobs that are not out in the battlefield, it's a lot safer. But if you are there and you're deployed and stuff, just realize this: if you're going to make that decision, there's a couple of things you need to take into consideration. One, you might end up losing your life. Two, you will be ending up losing your friends. And three, you might end up, even if you do survive, you might be, wounded beyond repair and stuff. So you need to be prepared for that if you really want to join it. If you're not, then the best thing to do is not do it. Don't put yourself in a situation where you're just going to be surprised later on, because that's what sometimes happens with some people. They think that, oh, it's not that bad, they can do this and that, and then it happens, and then they're like, I can't believe this, and they can't handle it. But if you go under the mindset saying, hey, I know this is going to happen, it's not going to, save you from all that stuff, but at least you will be prepared for what is going to happen. And it's weird, some people might say, well, like you would assume that they would know, but that's the thing. Some people, they just think that, they can handle it until they're actually into the situation. So just know that. There's a lot of people that lose their friends. And I've seen some, military guys talk about how they lost their friends. And they lost so many to the point that they kind of got used to it and they got desensitized. But you could still see deep down inside a little bit of them is still feeling the pain, and they're still trying to process it, because you can never fully get, through it. But yeah, this is a very deep song, and the message, like I said, it's very important discussion to have, especially if you're going to enlist to the army. You need to take those three things into consideration, and those are some very serious things to take into consideration. It can be very hard. If you're still willing to do it, then good, but just realize that those are the situations that are going to come out of doing something like this, joining the military. It can be very dangerous. So yeah.
Like the world is so cold now that you've gone away.
So that was Gone Away by Five Finger Death Punch. I think that song was very interesting. I really liked it. Musically, it was good, but it wasn't anything to blow my mind away. But the music video and the meaning behind it was the most important thing to me. Like I said, I was trying to let it run on for quite a bit because they had the, most iconic, shot throughout the song is him crying there. But I felt like it was getting too close towards the ending, so I don't want to just let the whole video play out and then talk afterwards. But once again, like I said, it's a dangerous situation, and it's quite interesting to see the direction he went with, where he saw all of his friends died and they left, and he was depressed about it, and he just, got up and was like, you know what, I'm gonna go, instead of, crying about it or, thinking about it myself, I'm just gonna join back, and I can see the mindset of that, because it's like, well, one, I have nobody here anyway. I lost everybody, so why not just go there? Either way, it's not gonna change. Because one way, I'm gonna be in a place doing stuff that I want to be in anyway. Or if I die, I don't really care. So I think that's kind of what his mindset was, and also the kind of like I don't know what they would call it for when it comes to going to war. I do know what they call it when it goes to prison. When you stay in prison for so long, you get institutionalized. I don't know if that's also, you can apply that to the war, but I do know army. But I do know that a lot of soldiers that go in war and battles and stuff, even when they get out of it, no matter how bad it may be, sometimes they want to, they're stuck in that, type of mindset, and they want to go back and stuff, and they can't let it go. And you would think that, whoa, you went through something super traumatic and serious. Why would you want to go back to that? But it's like, well, yes, that's horrible, but it's, familiar to you. And sometimes they, feel like they lost a part of themselves in that war. So there's always going to be a part of them there. So that's what I kind of get from it. But yeah, so I was kind of getting that, where he's like, well, he's kind of a little bit institutionalized from the war, and then also losing his friends, he felt like he has nothing else to lose. So he said, why not just go back and do the war, because this is what what I'm used to, and if I die, I die. I don't care. I have nothing to live for. So it's kind of like a more like dangerous mindset, where you don't care at all, and you don't mind putting yourself back in danger, which is bad thing. It's kind of a dangerous mindset to have, but if that's how he truly feels about it, nobody could say anything about it, like you can't join back. But yeah, this one's very interesting. It's pretty deep, and the thought about the situations is also quite complex. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and stay tuned for next time.